are the tariffs that are going to be collected on Thursday, are those only things that are coming from Mexico and Canada?
Well, isn't today supposed to be Liberation Day, or was that yesterday?
What do you mean?
Well, that was the day that all the tariffs that United States, where it was liberating themselves from being taken advantage by other countries.
What I'm saying is, okay, so they just showed our good friend Caesar, who owns a little mom and pop tire shop called Rubber City, which Seth has fallen in love with because that's who works on Seth's car now exclusively.
Well, I wonder what their tariff issue is going to be, because remember Gene said that his like purple paint came from Canada and they were charging like $600 more for it.
Well, he was like, the most of my paint doesn't come from Canada, but I do got a couple exotic colors that do come from Canada, and those are going to be 25% more. So is it only things that are coming from Canada and Mexico that get the 25% kick up, or
and China?
Oh, and China.
Mm-hmm.
So everything from China, Mexico, and Canada are getting a 25% kick up.
Yeah, and he's also one to add
Now, what would make him not do that? If they would reciprocate and make it more even for us? I mean, am I assuming that they put tariffs on our stuff and this is fighting their tariffs?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can somebody that knows more about this tell me about it?
It's for the tariffs that, for us to export to their countries, they
reciprocal.
Yeah. So, that's why you don't see a lot of Fords or Chevy trucks over in Europe, because there's like a 50-60% tariff on it.
Imposed by them.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Meaning, so like if Ford was to ship to Italy, it would get Italy would, or
a truck would, instead of costing $30,000, costs like $70,000.
So now, is this do these tariffs go away if they say, okay, we're going to stop tariffing you if you stop tariffing us?
Not necessarily, because he's wanting people to do production in America. So
he's wanting people that are getting things from Canada, Mexico, and China to get things from America.
Yes, or move your plants here and start building here.
But doesn't he realize that the reason why Ford and Chevy and Toyota and some of these companies have huge manufacturing plants in Mexico is because they can save so much money, but because the same worker, the same American lazy ass worker won't do it for the price they can get it done there? Or is he saying, you know what, pay that lazy ass worker a ton of money and he'll do the job, and everything is going? You think it was inflation during Biden? You think that, the little egg gate that we had pissed you off? Wait till your $57,000 F-150 is now $87,000. Wait till that happens.
And car parts too.
Everything. Wait till that T-shirt that was made in China, that's 20, whatever, is now $50. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, it looks like a lot of companies are bringing their plants here. Apple put $500 billion in a U.S. facility. Looks like there's a lot of car manufacturing.
But to me, it
Toyota.
looks like this is a long-term problem that's trying to be fixed in a short-term way. And I think it's going to cause sticker, and this is just my opinion, and I could be wrong, but I think it's going to cause sticker shock amongst Americans. And if you think the inflation we just went through Biden was bad, that was just a few. I mean, everything is going to cost more, a lot more. And we did it to ourselves, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Does he have this thing planned out? Does he got a plan? What's the plan? Made in the USA? I mean, is that the plan? Do you not know that we've tried that and that economically things will be double? But our paychecks aren't going to be double.
Nope.
Our paycheck, wages don't go up with the cost of goods. A guy that's manufacturing that 2x4 might make a little bit more, but not to even out the cost of that 2x4 being double of what it was. I don't know. I'm not a very smart person when it comes to all this type of sort of thing. I can't forecast what's going to happen. I don't know what both sides of the fence are saying. I don't know what Trump's saying is going to happen. I don't know what the Democrats are saying is going to happen. I don't know what the people that try to report the news fairly are saying what's going to happen. Can any of you guys help me out? What are people saying?
It's a mix. It's kind of a mix, 50-50 on people saying that the tariffs are going to help out and bring prices down.
I cannot see that happen.
It's going to be raising the prices of it. Because
Rick James says Trump has balls and getting production back in the USA. That sounds good, Rick. That does sound good. But can you and me and Seth and Lummy and Macho Man, can we really afford that?
No, but it's not going to be just the countries can't. We're not like saying they can't import their products with the tariffs. He will lower the tariffs if it becomes fair. I mean, other countries are already starting to drop their prices while they're coming in.
So
because they need it's pretty much you need to sell it to us.
The three particular countries that have been denoted are China, Mexico, and Canada. Now, and that number that we have seen is 25%, correct? So that means everything coming from these three countries are going to be 25% more, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So that means if you were to buy something for $100 from Canada, it's now going to be $125. I'm sorry. Yeah. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if Canada reciprocates and stops putting, and now am I to the reason why this is happening? Am I to believe the reason this is happening is because this is to counterbalance the tariff that they already have on our stuff?
Yes.
Is that why this is happening?
Yes.
And is this happening so that potentially things might be more, but when Canada gets enough of it and Mexico and China gets enough of it and their sales are slowing down because people are not buying things from there, then they equally tariff us and things go back to what, 0-0?
Yeah, then it's fair trade or free trade. Because once you go back to a free trade, which we had before, but it was us importing their products with no tariffs.
Grouper Lip says the problem is the media won't report the truth. India charges us 700% on things. Canada charges us 240% on things.
Yeah.
Now, is that...
It depends on the product.
And Macho Man said he's playing a game of chicken, hoping that they drop theirs. So is he only implementing these tariffs because we are already getting killed with tariffs from these countries?
Yes.
And his answer to make them stop killing us with tariffs is to tariff them.
Yes.
So could this be a short-term situation where we're playing who's got the bigger D?
Yeah, who needs us more than we need them?
And they're like, oh my God, we underestimated what a 25% American tariff would do to our economy, and we're screwed. We better start being more fair in tariff with the United States.
Yes.
Now, so this could be a short deal. This could be a 2-3 month deal, and then we're back.
Yes.
Or
it could be a long term where they're holding out and hoping we break first.
Well, we got a bunch of FU money, so they're going to break first.
Yeah, hold on. Our country has a bunch of FU money. Guess who doesn't have a bunch of FU money?
No.
None of us in this room.
Yeah.
Me and Seth ain't got any FU money.
But how is this not a tax on your own people, though, in your country? Like, we're the ones covering it, correct? Like, I don't see any of these companies losing out any money.
Dawn, my good friend Dawn, I love her. That's the thing. Other countries have been charging us out the ass, and we've been giving it away for free. I like ass for free, and I don't like being charged for it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so is this basically, are we uninformed in the fact of what, maybe there's a report, or maybe you can Google.
I've been trying to find it.
What do other countries charge the United States of America on tariffs? And you go through there, and you see what they're charging us, and we see what we're charging them, and then you do a comparative. And if China is charging us 50% already,
but we can't sell a lot of our products into China. They don't allow it.
They don't even allow it.
Yeah.
So as Trump saying, okay, China.
And they steal a lot of our stuff, too.
They steal?
Yeah, they steal a lot of our ideas and engineering and all that kind of stuff. I mean, they can make they stole a Dodge truck that you can order for like pennies on the dollar.
I want to understand this better. I'd like for somebody to give me, if there's a report as to what the United States of America's current tariff reports are.
Isn't it time to just trust the man that the majority of the country voted for? Now's not the time to doubt him.
Well, I mean, yes, Seth, it may be time to trust him, but no, if this is just a big sling and D game of chicken and prices are going to be just absolutely astronomical, where you, me, and the next guy, can't afford to even live because all these products that we buy from other countries are triple the amount they used to be. And then once these companies relocate to America, the Americans, we have to pay them more to make that. And it's just a big, I'm afraid. I don't even know. I'm afraid. Let me Fish on the J, $100 in the PayPal.
Yeah.
Love you, Fish on the J. And thank you for the 100. Appreciate you. So, Seth, more importantly, it's like, this is, for me, it's more of the unknown. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I mean, what they're saying that everything's going to be great after this.
Napa Mike says we are the third largest producer of steel behind China and Japan, third in aluminum behind China and Germany. Okay, Napa Mike, that's great. What does that mean? Does that mean that we're going to have to start paying more for our steel and aluminum? And then what does that do to steel and aluminum here in America? I know you're working feverishly on some type of reports.
Is that there is a thing, but it literally, because every product in every country has a different number.
Is this why Cory Booker talked for 25 straight hours? Is this one of the reasons?
Maybe.
He was trying to understand what the tariffs were going to do.
Maybe he's onto something, Seth. He's like, I'm just trying to understand the tariff game, and it took me 13 hours to get it, and I still don't understand.
I don't even understand the 25 hours thing, but I guess I just don't understand a lot of what's happening.
Cleveland 81 says we have to bear down for at least 3 to 4 months to see what happens. After that, we can start playing guessing games with Trump. After that, we have to start playing guessing games with what Trump is doing. Canada cannot support its own economy. So, that's probably the answer. You give this a 3 or 4 month rollout to see if the rest of the world can continue to play chicken with us. And at the end of the day, it could be here's my opinion before I go into words, Lummy. It's either going to be really, really good.
Yeah.
It's going to be really, really, really good, like Reaganomics, like the .com deal, where everything's bustling and prices are better because Trump had a big enough sling and D to lay it out there and said, I'm going to tariff the hell out of you unless you guys make it more fair for us, which means consumer goods and things that we get abroad are not tariffed nearly to the amount that they are now because Trump is tariffing them and they can't out D us, so they have to go down to what we're doing, which would be great. That would be great. Or they say, screw you, buddy. We can make it. We don't. Your scary tariffs don't matter. Us doing business with America doesn't matter. And we're not budging. We're not budging. And at that point, I think that's really bad for us. I'm trying to play both sides of the fence here, and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know that.
There's only one side of the fence, and it's America's side.
Want to listen to the show on demand and on the go? Enlist today at BubbaArmyHQ.com. Sign up and start listening. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show will be back after this.